Hi, I'm Miss Risby.
I'm Miss Venegas.
I'm Miss Plumber.
I'm Miss Green.
And we're the 2’s team. Circle time board. Circle time starts each day at 9 o'clock, so we want to make sure all of our friends are able to be here for circle time. Circle time lasts around anywhere from 25 to 30 minutes. Each time we do circle time, we like to promote a number, letter, shape, and color for that week. This changes each week we do it, depending on that week's theme. Sometimes the color goes along with the theme, or the shape, or the number, etc. We have our helper jobs here, everything from line leader and caboose to calendar and weather helper. We have our zoophonics over here to help teach our letters. So, for example, this week is the letter A. So that's Alley Alligator, and we would teach the phonics sound first in this classroom. That's what we like to get down first, is the sound, and then we'll teach the letter, because if we teach the sound first, the kids are more likely to pick up on the letter. So the Alley Alligator, for example, is letter A, and Alley Alligator says ah, 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 and the sound and the motion helps to retain it to their memory.
What other activities do you do during circle time?
Okay, for example, with each helper job, let's say our weather helper. Our weather helper gets to go to the window and see what the weather is like, and gets to come and tell the friends what the weather is like. And one of the teachers will get up and crack the door, and we get to stick our hand out and feel what the weather's like, and if it's hot or cold, or what it feels like outside. And there's a song to go along with our weather helper, and as well as the rest of our helper jobs.
And what things do you do to promote positive choices?
Oh, that's actually a great question. We use the red choice, green choice system. We like to promote green choices. So, for instance, green means go, red means stop. Reds are the choices we like them to stop, and green are the ones that can go on. But we really want to positively reinforce green choices. So we have our green choices chart here, and stickers. When they make a green choice, they get to come put a sticker next to their name, and when they fill their chart up, we get them prize out of the prize box, and they get to take their sticker chart home, and they absolutely love it. And we love to see our friends making green choices. Bible time is something that we consider very valuable and very important to us here at PELC, because of course we're a Christian preschool. So it's very important for us to instill those Bible lessons in them at a very young age. So we teach a Bible lesson depending on the theme for that week. For example, this week is the parable of the lost sheep. We use a lot of different things to help teach that. Like, we may have a friend come up and act it out, or act to pretend to be a sheep. We may use toys in the classroom to help tell the Bible stories. We have felt board characters that help tell the story. Every Thursday we have chapel with the Sprigs class, where we combine and we sing our chapel songs, and we tell the story in a very creative, interactive way. So we love Bible time here.
This is Venegas again, and I just wanted to show you a little bit more of what's in our classrooms. Here at PLC, we're very big believers in learning through play. So a lot of our day is spent in playing in our centers. Each one is different. We have 7 of them. We have trucks and blocks, and we try to switch out our toys to fit the theme for the week. So this week we had Farm Week. So we have our barn, and we have some tractors, as well as other farm animal toys for the kids to play with. In dramatic play, we might put things out such as like a farmer's hat, or other things that the kids can play with. And we also have a reading center where the kids can sit down and read. We have puzzles, science, art, and we also have a dollhouse that we have for the kids to play with as well.
What are your ratios in this classroom?
Our ratio for the 2's is 1 to 6. So for every 6 kids, there's 1 teacher. So there's always going to be 2 teachers in a classroom. When it comes to the centers, we try to keep 2 kids in each center. That gives them the room to play with the toys, enjoy their space, and so if they need to step away from the kids, there's room for them to go.
Hi, I'm Miss Plumber. Of course, your child's going to have a bunch of stuff they bring every day. So out here, in the entire hallway, every child has their own cubby. They'll have their first name and their last initial. Out here, we keep their lunch kits, their jackets, things like that. If they have like a blanket or a lovey that they want to bring, that will stay out here. We also have space down here that we usually actually hang the jackets up here. We only have so many of those, so we do share this. We ask for not to bring bulky items. All right, every classroom has their own communication station. Of course, this is what we communicate with. Every child will have their own cubby, just like the other cubbies. Here is where we will store their artwork. We do artwork every day, so we will always have a bunch of stuff in here. So please at least check this once a week. If there's any school announcements, that will also be kept in here. Up here on top, we have our lesson plans. The seeds told you a little bit about how we're doing Farm Week this week. So our lesson plan includes like the books that we're going to read, the Bible story. Feel free to, you can come out here and look at this anytime that you want to. If you have any questions about it, we are always open to answer some questions for you. Out here we also have our daily schedule. This is subject to change just because there are two things happening. Whether it's raining outside, that depends on if we go in the multipurpose room or if we go outside to play. If you have any questions about the schedule, just feel free to ask us. Of course, your child's going to have more things than just like their lunch kit or their jacket. 2-year-olds, some of these diapers. So inside of our classroom, we ask that you bring their diapers. We usually have a pack of wipes. We ask that you put their name with their first or their last initial on it. Also in here, we can keep their diaper cream, their sunscreen. On these items, we ask that you write your child's name and then initial it and put the date on it. That's just giving us permission to use them. We also ask that you bring a set of clothes for your child to wear. It's so much easier whenever we're potty training if we have clothes up here that we can keep. Whenever your child is running out of things, we have this awesome app called Kid Reports. We can send emails or text messages to you on items that your child needs. Also, this is how we tell you how your child is doing on potty training. We can put if their diaper was wet, dry, if they actually used the potty. In the 2’s classroom, one of our main priorities is potty training your child. So each classroom has their own bathrooms in there just to make potty training easier. The toilets are child size. If you'll look over here, during this time, hand washing is very important. So one thing that we focus on here at PELC is hand washing with our kids. Everything is eye level with them, so they are able to go up to the soap and get up from the soap by themselves and go up the steps. We have them sing songs whenever they wash their hands just so that we can make sure that they properly wash all their germs away. All right, another thing that's very important for children to do is sensory play. It's very good for their cognitive skills. We have our sensory bin here. This will be filled up with things like corn, beans, sometimes we have hay in there. It's literally a limitless supply of things that we can put in here. We'll let them come over here about 2 at a time and just play to their heart's desires, pretty much.
We hope you enjoyed this little look into our classroom.
And we look forward to you being part of our PLC family.
We hope to see you soon. Bye!